podcast begins, I guess.
This is the beginning of the show.
Not quite yet. So, unfortunately, I had a bunch of fucking PC problems. My setup is a mess. I leave for Seattle tomorrow. That is my excuse. I've been grinding out to get the podcast that went live last week and this one together. But when I was doing this one, I ran into some technical difficulties. I lost the files for 2 of the other camera angles. Check the cards. Not on my computer. They're just gone. So, unfortunately, you get one camera angle this time. You get one camera angle, or you can just go listen to the audio version over on SoundCloud. I don't know what the fuck happened. I scanned my computer. I couldn't find the shits. But anyways, I don't know what happened. Files are gone. You get one camera angle this time. It'll be better next week. So, yeah. Enjoy, I suppose.
Welcome to the show.
This is the beginning of the podcast. Joined by Drew.
Yes. How be?
Ethan.
Hi, I'm Ethan. Also, Lock and Key. I don't have anything released under that name yet. On to you, Gabe.
Hi, I'm Gabriel, also known as Buzzword, and I have things on SoundCloud that you probably shouldn't listen to, but there's a Spotify release coming out within the next 2 months.
And I'm Dale. I'm Ignoration. I have 2 full-length albums on Spotify.
Fucking show off.
I'm working on another one right now.
Brown nose. Brown nose.
What?
Teacher's pet.
Who's the teacher?
Yeah. Who's the teacher?
Are they the teacher?
We're all the teacher.
I don't.
The world is just a classroom.
No, it's not.
And we
Don't say
must
that to
learn
me.
from all we can.
No.
Welcome to the No Sleep Gang podcast.
Yeah.
Yet
Welcome to
again.
that.
This is the last time we'll have Ethan for a while.
Yeah.
Big sad.
Mommy's strange going into lockdown even though we've axed. It's how it be.
Mommy strange.
It's okay.
I hate
Yeah.
that term.
It sounds a little more erotic than you ever wanted to.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You took it there.
You said it.
I mean, I wasn't thinking it until someone said it, so.
Exactly.
You watched South Park with me.
Yep. Doesn't
Ah,
mean
that
I
camera
am
angle
South
literally.
Park.
That camera angle can't even see me.
Kill.
What a stupid camera angle you set up.
What a fucking good start we have. You know what we
I
need
don't
to
know,
make?
that
We need
intro
to make
wasn't
those
too bad.
memes like those 3 kids sitting on the couch. You know what I mean? Like heavily debating something.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, we need to
Is
make that.
Fortnite actually overrated?
Yeah,
Oh,
Original
yeah.
video.
is that the original?
Yeah.
That's what they were debating.
Yeah, that's what the original video's about.
That's what they were to baby.
Dear
Let's
God.
go.
Let's go.
Dear fucking God.
So yeah, that's where we're at, I guess.
Fuck.
I didn't really have anything prepared for this one, so I guess we'll just wing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
boy.
just go for
What
it.
else is new?
I saw a video.
We could make like the Misfits and compare apples to oranges for an hour.
So I saw a video of a beetle walking around on the ground, like doing its thing, but the entire beetle's back was missing and all of its organs were gone. It was a hollow shell with legs walking.
What?
Yeah, it was on Nature is Metal.
Nice.
Nature.
It
is
had its
metal.
brain still, I guess.
Yeah, little dude was just going for it
It's like,
with
no,
everything
I-
he had.
Wow.
Could not believe what I was seeing, dude. Something fucked him up.
Imagine if people could do that.
No. Don't want to know. I don't want to think about that.
Got some dude like hopping away from a car crash, like missing a leg and most of his face.
Just like, oh,
Just like, well, time to go to the hospital.
driving himself.
So y'all,
What appears to be the problem today? Look at me.
Look. Take a look. Hey, move your fucking foot. There we go.
You
Right by
notice
the foot.
you notice some things maybe a little different. The rest of the
things
patients
missing,
out
maybe?
there.
I thought you were like
something-
trying to move on to a different topic. I was like, what the fuck changed? Am I a bad friend?
I mean, yeah, but no, you didn't miss anything.
All right, fair enough. As long as I'm not actively missing anything.
Yeah, you know, the important thing, you're good. You're good. You are a shit friend, though.
As are you.
Thank you. It's good to know.
So y'all like space?
Yes.
I'm a fan.
The James Webb Space Telescope.
I'm a fan of space. No one
Did
got
you
that.
really just need it just for the joke?
Yes.
God damn it.
I swear to God.
Continue,
so the
Drew.
James Webb what?
The James Webb Space Telescope is supposed to be launched soon.
Oh, shit.
What's its purpose?
Well, I was gonna say, what's the
To
purpose of
observe.
that one?
So it's
Shut up.
it'll be able to look into space farther than we've ever been able to before.
Oh, shit.
I don't know the exact percentage. I don't know a whole lot about it. I should have looked up more before I brought it up. but,
Let's bring it up right now. What is it?
the James Webb Space Telescope.
2 Bs, I presume.
Hmm
Yep.
But basically,
It always goes.
basically, it's a big ass mirror made out of 18 smaller mirrors that gathers as much light as possible and reflects it onto one tiny little space so that we
Oh,
can see a
shit.
shit ton.
So you
Oh,
can zoom
fuck.
in like fucking crazy distances.
Oh, that's so cool.
where they were planning, or they're hoping to make a ton of new discoveries about how the way stars are made and black holes and all that kind of shit.
Oh damn! It looks like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Look
sick.
at that shit.
Oh, my God.
That's sick as fuck.
And
I like that.
one of the coolest parts about it, and the reason it took like 30 years to build, is because it's
Took
obvious-
10 years to build.
Well,
Oh wait, no. They planned on 10 years. When did they start? Keep going.
but basically, it's way too large to fit on any sort of spacecraft, so it has to fold up super tiny and be able to withstand the whole flight out into space.
And then be able to unfold in space. Oh,
and be
shit.
perfect and maintain its position in space, and it'll be there's so much. It's
In NASA.
it's awesome.
Development began in 1996.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
It's
That
crazy.
the launch was initially planned for 2007.
Mm-hmm. They had to invent a bunch of shit for it. Like there's
Jesus. That's dope.
Yeah.
it's really a feat of
So
engineering.
it's going to be launched on December 18th. Its period is going to be about 6 months. What the fuck does that mean?
Like flight period.
I feel like it's going to fly longer than that because most of our shit flies longer than that.
Well,
So
it's
it doesn't
going
get caught in
to
Earth's orbit.
it's going to the other side of the moon. I can't remember what the actual word is, but basically it's a spot where it can perfectly block all the light from the sun and the moon on one side while staying in one position facing one direction. So it's a super
Oh.
like specific spot in space that it's going to orbit around in order to block the
So
sunlight.
it's gonna have to
So-
go like the perfect speed.
Yeah, it's hard
stay
to
at the
explain
same
because I'm
angle.
It
retarded. But
says, unlike the Hubble telescope, which observes in the near ultraviolet,
Yourself up.
observes in the near ultraviolet, visible, and near infrared spectra, the James Webb Space Telescope will observe in a lower frequency range from long wavelength visible light through mid-infrared, which will allow it to observe high redshift objects that are too old and too distant for the Hubble to observe.
That's
if anyone's really interested, Smarter Every Day on YouTube just made a video about it where it's explained in a proper fashion.
Send me a link to it. I'll put it in the description.
All right.
Planet 9 location, orbit, distance, name, and black hole theory for the mysterious solar system object. Astronomers are hot on the hunt for a giant planet in our outer solar system, if it actually exists, that is. That's weird.
That is strange.
Our solar system
That
might
sounds
be a
like
lot
some
more
alien
complicated than it looks. For the last few years, astronomers have been searching for and debating the existence of Planet 9, a giant planet orbiting somewhere far beyond Pluto and exerting an
We already had
unseen
9
influence on the
Sorry, I do.
exerting an unseen influence on the orbits of smaller objects in the outer solar system. Huh. So just because of the way things are interacting, we think there might be another one. There are 8 planets and a bitch.
Well, it used to be 9, and then it was 8. Now they're like Planet 9. There were 9 already.
No, there weren't.
Why'd you just number it? Why the fuck didn't they name it?
Because it doesn't even exist yet. If it even does, like we don't know. We don't know where it is. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's even there.
Planet X, maybe?
Planet 9.
That's already a thing.
It is a thing, isn't it?
Planet 9 because there are 8 planets
And a bitch.
and a bitch. And we don't even know if it exists, let alone what it looks like or any other nameable criteria. So right now, it's
Yo,
Planet
Drew,
fucking 9.
is that one still like extended?
No.
Motherfucker.
Fun.
Rip.
Fun with cameras.
Words with Friends.
Cameras with
Good
friends.
album.
We'll get it eventually.
Oh, man.
What if it turns out to
Reliability?
be just some massive alien spacecraft? And they've just been watching us the whole time.
That'd be some cool shit. Couldn't lie. Well, I wouldn't
That'd
even
be
be
pretty fucking
disappointed.
nuts.
The beginning of the Imperium of Man.
I'd be like, I'd be like, you know what? Now that we know, they know we know.
Yep, no, they probably knew when we were going to know.
Yeah.
Trump turns out to be the God Emperor of Man.
Oh,
More powerful than we could have ever imagined.
Oh, man.
do you know that Donald Trump has an SCP page?
I had no idea.
He's known as a reality sink, which means that what he does apparently is, according to the SCP page, is negate anything strange or anomalous. But a side effect of that is that reality sinks are often very fucking dumb. And he was put in a position of presidency because it was some other fucking what was it? Because Bernie Sanders is a demon. An anomalous demon, and also an SCP, and you need to read it. It's hard to remember everything.
That's funny.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg is the Grand Wizard, and she was the one that put Trump there to begin with to stop Bernie Sanders.
Oh my god.
I don't think it is Bernie Sanders. It's some shitty politician, some just
right.
awful human being.
Looking it up. Donald Trump.
These
SCP.
fucking people.
I love the SCP community. It's fucking great, dude.
The internet as a whole is just a wild.
I miss when you could
frontier.
cuss on social media.
Yeah, those are the days.
SCP 5004-A is currently contained by SCP 5004-B under the terms of Protocol 115-ASH. Based on the current understanding of the conditions of SCP 5004-A, the anomaly should dissipate entirely on January 20th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Due to SCP-5004-B's effect on SCP-5004-A, no other containment procedures are required.
I figured out the problem with the camera.
What?
Did you?
I put a fucking full SD card on it.
Oh, that'll do
yeah,
it.
that'll do it.
Yeah. So.
Got
yeah.
it.
No storage.
Yeah, it's figured out now.
Let's see.
Nice.
SCP-5004 is the group designation for anomalous phenomena affecting the executive branch of the United States government. God damn, dude. What a whack-ass website.
Dude, I could spend hours on that website just reading.
Good and bad come out of that site being like Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Anyone can make something. And sometimes they make cool shit and sometimes it's Donald Trump.
I thought that was a good one.
It's funny, sort of. I mean, it's entertaining for about 3 sentences. But there's like
There's a whole lore.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is a lore. There's a legitimate lore.
There's like just 4.5
It's a whole
pages of
story.
fucking tiny text. Like
Font size 7.
Yeah,
Like,
someone took a lot of time out of their day to make SCP 5004A Donald John Trump Jr. The
Is
president.
that his middle name?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Donald Jonathan Trump Jr.
Donaldson.
Trumpled.
Hi.
The Donald.
Your feathers seem rather trumpled.
That's not a word.
It is now.
I was in a magazine.
It's a word if we say it's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
I was in one of the
magazine.
pictures. I was sort of in a magazine. Kinda.
Let me take a drink of water and then I'm gonna fucking plug
That'd be
the
fucking
magazine.
Blunt weapon.
That is a very wide bottle.
It's half a gallon.
You should try to hold
Jesus
it with one
Christ.
hand, Drew. It's impossible almost.
It looks like
It is
it.
so difficult. You can do it, but not for very long. No, I mean like this.
Ice chatter.
It is actually pretty tough.
Yeah,
It's fucking big.
Yeah.
just big enough to be annoying.
It's like that perfect size
I have to
of,
fill
like,
it up
wow.
with 2 hands.
Like hold it like where I was holding it.
I think my
and-
hands
and
are too
hold it
small
out.
for this. Oh, dear God.
It's so slippery.
But so,
But if someone ever attacks you when you got that water bottle,
Yeah, they
sad.
read everything, I'm sure.
oh, I'm gonna put a picture of it on the screen, but in a link in the description. If it's not sold out by the time this podcast goes live,
It is almost sold out, yeah. It is that.
but Chords Collective is a group my girlfriend formed, based in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, featuring like artists from all over the PNW.
Pacific Northwest, for those of you who are uneducated swine.
Yeah, I guess so.
which is most of us here in the Pacific Northwest.
But it's got photographers and videographers, models, dancers, graphic designers, artists, fashion and jewelry, tattoos. Oh my god, aesthetics. Yeah, aesthetics.
When is aesthetics?
Yeah,
a skill?
aesthetics. Aesthetics.
Oh, okay.
E.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Writers, musicians, and culinary artists.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
But we just started doing a magazine for it. She hopes to do a monthly issue. So we'll see how that all goes. It's all submission based, and really cool. It came out a lot fucking cooler than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to be pretty dope, but like it came out like super fucking professional.
Nice.
And yeah, be on the lookout for the next one or whatever one is coming out by the time this is live. I have another podcast to edit before this one. Super fucking
Dale, the
cool.
editor.
And if you yourself are an artist or musician or whatever and you want to get involved in the collective, go follow us on Coors Collective and reach out.
There's a website.
There is a website. Instagram's a nice way to reach us. There's a Discord server for everyone that's in it.
Coors is COEURS because
Coeur
we're
d'Alene.
fucking stupid. And
Well, I'm gonna have the
Because
magazine
natives.
picture of the magazine on screen, so
Yeah.
they'll see it.
yeah.
Coors.
Let me
Not
see
with
this
beer.
right.
Coors Light.
Yeah,
is what we were
COEURS.
like 10
Oh,
years
okay,
ago.
I just wanted
Yeah.
to be sure I wasn't saying retarded shit in a retarded way.
Now we're cores overpopulated and underhoused.
Coors overpopulated, but with like none of the cool shit that comes with being overpopulated.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
really
Or
the
the
core
money.
of the issue, you know.
Yeah, or the money. Yeah.
Or the fucking massive amount of morons.
This is a sad, sad place. Don't
Don't
come
come
here.
here. Don't come here.
Yeah, it's not.
You'll
bad.
only
It's
make
not-
it
it's
worse.
pretty.
If you come here.
It's
You
pretty
don't-
for
it's
like
not
There are
pretty.
definitely
No,
a lot
don't
worse
come here.
places to live.
it's pretty for like 3 days of the year.
You
I'll give
could
it
you
that.
could live in Moscow.
That's true. I
You
mean,
could live
I'm
in
not
LA,
denying that there are worse
New York,
places.
now.
but-
Well,
See,
here's my
thought is
thing
that
with
the more
those.
people we get
Here's
here,
my
the
thing-
worse it gets.
Here's my thing with those. There's at least opportunity to be had from the big city aspect.
True.
That's
We
true.
are starting to feel like a city, with none of the opportunity.
Yeah, there's nothing going
It's
on
just
here,
all
ever.
the bad of a
There's
city
just
and none
no
of the good.
creative scene.
There's nothing.
It's a bunch of fucking morons and wine moms.
Old white rich people
Yep.
who are irritating and drive
And just
slow.
ready to die.
They
They're
merge
just
onto the
retiring.
freeway at fucking 35.
Yes.
Yep.
And their fucking Corvettes.
It's like you drive a fast car. Maybe do the speed limit.
And then they spit upon all the youth for not being rich. And it's like, fuck you, you're the reason
Oh my
we're not
god,
rich.
dude! I remember I
Damn.
was on Facebook
This
one
turning
time.
into Viva la Revolution right now, dude.
Yes.
I was on Facebook one
Contact
time.
your senator.
I was on Facebook one time and I saw this post about like the wages being like too low for people trying to like move out and have like
Do anything.
life.
do anything. And this person was like, "Well, if you lived here in like gave to your community, like participated in your community in the last 10 years, you'd have a solid job and you'd be living on your own. You'd already have your own place." It's like, bro, I was 10 years ago. I lived here my whole life. I was 10 years ago. I'm not working at Wendy's at 10 years old, bitch.
No.
God.
Also, the minimum wage is officially too low for anyone to afford a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in any major U.S. city.
It's been that low for way too long. When they raised it to $725, the plan was to bring it up to like 15 to be like, oh yeah, that's a livable wage.
Because actual inflation.
Now it has not gone up at all, but the medium rent price in the country has gone way up. You need to be making at least $30 an hour to live somewhat comfortably on your own.
In Idaho.
I just take a picture.
Now it turned off.
Sad. In the arms of an angel.
Man, we're just cursed to never be able to get a continuous fucking.
That's fine. It adds to the chaos of the conversations.
No,
to
it
have
doesn't.
to constantly switch camera angles.
It definitely doesn't. It just adds inconvenience.
To Dale.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't put on a timer for this.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
You know, I don't want to get too into politics, but
I don't either.
I just heard someone say the other day that it's like when the Great Depression happened. Like, it can only go so far before everyone collectively is like, okay, this is enough. And I don't think it's going to be like some catastrophic event, but I'm just crossing my fingers that there's going to be some actual reform and everything this time around.
I mean, like,
Hopefully.
It's definitely getting to a breaking
it's definitely
point.
getting bad. I mean, it's already at like historic levels with the the Great Resignation, as they've called it.
The Great Resignation. That makes it
Then
sound so much more
I'll deal with
badass
that in
than
a
it really
fucking
is.
minute. But with all the people that have just like left their jobs, it's become a pretty big issue, and it's not getting any better. Like people,
Well, they're not
like we
making any
were,
actual changes,
we were all
so-
thinking that it was gonna like kind of be solved by September when people are off unemployment, but people have found places that are paying them more, or they're still on some sort of plan that's giving them more money than they would make working. And
And if the government's paying you more money than you would make working, that's not an issue with the person getting the money. That's an issue with the government.
And the
no,
employers.
that's not an issue with the government. You know what that is? That's an issue with the people paying you.
Yeah.
They can't even fucking pay you more than unemployment. That's kind of their fucking fault. Don't open a business if you can't pay your employees.
It's just, I mean,
If you want them to work full time,
Pay them full time.
pay them full time. Pay them a good wage. They're not. You can't expect a loyal worker for years for $9 an hour.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna just lay back for this one though. I think I'm just.
I don't know. I hope it changes. I hope shit changes soon.
I hope so too.
The only thing that I'll probably get involved in if it gets there is a boogaloo. If there's a full on boogaloo,
Oh yeah.
I'm down for that. Nothing else though.
I'm going to that military surplus store like immediately.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna be marching in the streets with people. I'm gonna be like raising arms. I'm gonna be shooting the government.
I don't want to
go into the government buildings.
My thing is, I don't want to fucking. I don't want to protest because it's already been shown that I can't trust the people that oppose my opinion, nor can I trust the fucking police in a protest.
No.
I mean, there is some of that, and there's also some of like you get enough people together, someone's gonna do some illegal, stupid shit and escalate it.
That's like human nature. Someone's got to
Yep.
do something they're not.
Someone's gonna
supposed to, 'cause
fuck
it's
something
fun.
up, but I mean,
And then
like,
mob mentality's gonna kick in, and every single garbage can and car for the next 4 blocks is just gonna turn into molten metal.
Molten metal.
my only problem is the fact that riot police are like, oh, this thing that I can shoot from like 60 feet away at the ground to ricochet into them, point blank
Right
in
at
the
them.
face.
Right at him. That's just a bullet at that point.
Yeah. It's a
You have
rubber
just
cannonball.
shot someone.
Nah, nah, you're controlling the riot, bro.
Uh-huh. I love that we're allowed to use tear gas on our own people, but not in other countries.
It's against the Geneva Convention to use it on anyone except your own citizens. Think that one through.
I feel that about anything. Thinking about the world just makes me do that.
It just makes me want
This podcast is not funny.
No, it's something.
Yeah, we should change the subject, but I think we'll be the next boomers. Like I think
The next boomers.
if you know what I mean.
Well,
Though.
I think every older generation is kind of like that to an extent.
Well, I
That's
just
just
think
what happens when you fall out of your own culture and the culture
swear to
goes to
God.
the
Give
youth.
me 1
because
minute.
That's what you need, or that's what happens.
well, and I'm like the boomers are the generation that came after like from and after the Great Depression. So I think it'll be kind of the same thing where the economy gets put in a position where we can actually benefit from it, and the government will change to a point where we do actually
And
benefit.
then we're
from
finally
it.
able to make some fucking money and live comfortably for once.
Yeah, but it's just gonna keep going on this cycle. So we'll see.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
My mom
Something's
called
gotta
me
give.
and said, "If I send you a picture, will you look at it?" No. I was
No.
honest. I was like, no.
Fair enough.
She knows what I came over here for. Love you, Mom. I'm sorry.
to do.
It's the best policy.
You know what I'm here for.
Honesty is the best policy.
I didn't want to be like, yeah, sure, and then absolutely not look at it. That'll turn into a fucking drama fest that's unnecessary.
What do you
The meme that destroyed a household.
what? Oh my god.
I'm sure there have been plenty of those.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna-
I've
I'm gonna-
seen some
I'm just
memes
gonna
where I was
search
like,
that.
This is a home wrecking meme. This is something that would break a family
This is a
apart.
home wrecking meme.
This-
Yeah.
If like someone showed this to their mom would take him in for psychiatric evaluation.
This would be some table flipping shit.
It'd be a disowned kind of thing.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I saw like a picture that was like a collage, and it was like a cameraman took. It was like a husband and wife back to back, each holding signs, and one of them, the wife was holding a sign that said, "We're having a baby," and then the dude's sign said, "I got a vasectomy 5 years ago."
Or like I'm sterile or something.
Yeah, it was like I got a vasectomy. I can't remember the exact time.
You know,
frame,
I
but,
thought-
like, oh boy,
You guys want to hear a bad joke?
probably not, but spit it.
It's PC enough to be in the podcast, but I thought that getting a vasectomy would stop you from having babies, but apparently it just changes the color.
Oh man.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like the yeah, it's like the
just
slider
right on
knob.
there.
It's a slider knob on your skin tone.
Customization. Dude, could you imagine if you could just like before you were born, like make yourself? You know what I mean? Like a character customization screen.
You can. That's where they got that from.
Everyone on the planet would be so much
I put
more
all my
or less attractive. There would be
Yeah.
no middle-looking
No,
people.
it would all just be like way too hot or like Gremlins.
Yeah, it would be
Some,
like
yeah,
be like fucking
Chris Hemsworth, Lizzo.
Wiley Shitterman. Wiley Shitterman.
Oh,
We'd probably
God.
have some like gangrenous fucking.
dude, I would give
Little
myself
leper
wings.
baby.
Dude, we would look like Jaboris Ham.
Oh God, Boris Ham. You need to get a picture of
I
him
do
to
need
put
to
up
get a
on the
picture of
screen.
him.
Fucking
Who has
Jaboris
Drew? Wait, who
ham.
has Jaboris Ham?
I think
it's
made
Trevor.
that.
Trevor's. Drew, you need to get a picture of Jaboris.
I'll try and get a picture of Jaboris.
Yeah, we're not going over there to get that. That ain't happening.
The fucking, what was the character you made, Ethan?
Oh, are you talking about the big fat orc or the little skinny dude with the moon emoji face?
The skinny dude with the really long nose.
Yeah, that was fuck.
Open, closed.
Didn't
yeah,
it have
he had like over his nipple the letter O and then pen, so it was open, and then the other way horizontally it was CL over his nipple O closed.
What the
It was
fuck?
terrible.
And then he had like fingers written on his forearm.
It was
with
Francis.
an arrow pointing to his fingers, and then toes on his leg with an arrow pointing to his foot, and all kinds of other cancer I can't remember.
Lots of tumors all over.
Yeah, and then I made a big, giant, dumb-looking orc with like red. I think it was red hair.
And a tiny face.
Yeah, and like the smallest little face I could make, and his bottom lip is just fucking way out.
Oh my God.
And he just has "so no head" tatted on his chest and stomach.
We'd see a lot of people like that.
So no
Yeah.
head.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you head. The good ending.
The good ending. I
I
fucking
love
love
that
that video.
Yo, Dale,
What?
Man, you're
is
gonna
that
have a
camera recording?
Yeah.
you're gonna have
The
a lot of
screen's
things
just
to throw
asleep.
on screen in this one and post.
You're gonna have a lot of editing to do, my man.
Never mind, Ethan. I lied.
Damn.
Your camera's got ED.
All of the cameras do.
Yeah. Except for the big one.
Hey,
Big one's a shower.
they're living with a real strugglesome disease. Okay, don't come at them for that.
We
They
got
need some
Roman.
horny goat weed.
We got Roman, you know? I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
You fat bitch. Is entirely my fault.
You know what I'm excited for?
What?
When my grandparents go out of town, I'm gonna be playing Xbox with you on a fucking 68-inch 4K TV with no input lag.
Oh my God. You're going to be disgusting.
Dude, I hate playing on big screens so much.
Yeah.
I have to sit like a perfect distance away or else I can't use it. But like, oh my God.
My TV's about the biggest screen I'll play on.
Dude, those monitors are the biggest things that I will like competitively play
To
on.
be fair, I'm playing For Honor, so it's fine. If
I was
it
gonna
were-
say-
if it were a
Red.
shooter though, oh God. the only shooter I'll be playing though is The Division, which is
Oh,
fine.
yeah,
it's not like I'm gonna be
methodical.
going up against sweats. I'm gonna be going up against AI that
I'm
are
gonna-
just hard. I fucking hiccuped when I said hard. Hard.
It's like you're scared of him.
I'm gonna. You're traumatized.
Yeah,
I'm
is
traumatized from
hard.
the fucking last division session we had because Ethan was like, "Oh, these guys are only 4 levels, 3 levels. What was it? They were only 3 levels above us or something." And what Ethan didn't know is that in the division, 3 levels is a lot.
It's a fucking lot.
It is a
You know,
major amount.
you know what though?
I warned you.
We got far, and then we got stuck on one little fight and couldn't do it, so we ran
Yep.
away.
Yep, we were like, "Fuck this."
We were like, goodbye, bye. We'll do it later.
It was on awful
Goodbye,
terrain,
bye.
too. What a fucking awful map to have a firefight on.
I've made a full 180 on my opinion on COD Vanguard. It looks beautifully broken.
It
Oh, boy.
looks like shit. I don't want to play it.
All of the new
But you
every
can
single
talk to the
COD is
enemy
going to be
team the
shit.
whole
No,
time.
dude, actually, like looking at the gameplay, I'm just like, damn, this actually looks kind of fun.
It looks like it feels like Modern Warfare.
No,
that's,
there.
that's my thing. It's like Modern Warfare, but like
What
not
the-
World War II,
What-
because there's like tons of shit that wasn't around.
Well, imagine a true to nature World War II game in our modern
War?
in our modern multiplayer climate.
It would be
No one
dope.
would play that.
Ooh.
It would be amazing.
It would be
Well, no, 'cause
amazing.
Battlefield did it.
It would be amazing.
Battlefield did it.
War
That was World War
did it.
One, but it was nowhere near accurate.
World
It was
War
closer
did
than
it.
Vanguard.
Not even fucking
World War
close.
did
It was closer than Vanguard.
World War One
World
was
War
like
did it.
trench warfare and lines.
Yeah, that's what the maps are.
World War
It's
did it.
just
The
you don't have
line-
to play like that
Isn't that one from like
because in a video game you can
That
die
one
more than
was
once.
like-
So you kind of maybe want to get out of the trenches and just charge motherfuckers.
Yeah.
World at War was pretty old, but it's
World
still
War
holds
World
up.
at War
It's
was
so
World War
good.
Two.
Yeah, that one was so.
Oh, and the fact that it's apparently World War II, but there's no swastikas. I'm bothered by that because there
Here's-
were swastikas
here-
in World War II. Don't use swastikas nowadays, but if you're making a time accurate thing, maybe be time accurate.
Dude,
They haven't been
Wolfenstein,
for years. I can't remember why.
that shit is dope. Wolfenstein go hard, and there are swastikas everywhere because it is a. Okay, it's not a time accurate thing, but, it's
you're
like
fighting
it's a Nazi
Nazis.
thing.
So, like, of
Yeah.
course, Nazis have swastikas.
I just don't really think it's that deep.
I don't
think-
know. I think
it bothers me.
me too. It
I-
bothers
it
me too.
really
because it's-
bothers me.
The
It's
only reason
stu-
they did it was to placate a segment of the population that feels like it's their responsibility to save everything.
You know what I think
it
it was?
pisses me off.
You know what I think it really was? To be investor friendly.
Yeah.
That's still bad.
That's still bad, but it's
Probably so they could release the game in China.
it's probably so that they could it's probably so that they could make money off of the game, make a profit.
I feel like Mr. Incredible. Swastika is
See,
swastika.
this is my thought. They will make enough money from the release, regardless.
but they
of
don't
if
have
put
that money
swastikas
to
or not.
begin with when they're making the game.
Okay, that's fair.
My whole my thingamajigger is they're Call of Duty, and if they're established enough, which again they're Call of Duty,
This is like their
they should
13th
probably
game.
make it feel visceral because it's World War II and they can do it and they can afford to do it.
And it's a
because
first-person
I'll say
shooter.
it again, they are Call of Duty.
The multiplayer looks
kind
fun
of
though.
duty did you think that they were calling you to?
The Vanguard multiplayer looks fucking sick. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
The multiplayer looks like I'd have a good time.
It looks
It
like
doesn't
MW2
look like I'd pay
multiplayer.
$60 for another Modern Warfare.
I would
with
definitely
World
I definitely
War II
wouldn't.
shit.
But I mean, it doesn't. No, it looks like it's kind of a blend. It definitely does not look like it plays like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare played a bit clunkier, or not clunkier, a bit like I don't know, a little bit cleaner. It looks like it has a little bit of the clunkiness of Cold War, and then like
Cold War was so bad.
Cold War hurt me.
I just
And they're
my
already coming out
biggest
with another one.
my biggest problem with Cold War was the XP scaling. Like, I don't get why it takes so goddamn long to level anything up. Motherfucker, I'm not doing a full-time job on this game.
Yeah, Cold War kind of made me want to blow my brains out. I uninstalled
The-
that shit after like a week and a half.
I didn't even buy it. I was like, this is going to be terrible. And then it was.
The
I
campaign was
pre-ordered
fucking
it.
sick.
I was one of the idiots who pre-ordered that fucking game, and I regret it.
It
deeply.
happens to
Campaign
all of us
was fucking
eventually.
sick, though.
Don't pre-order Cold War.
It happens to all of us eventually. It happens.
I also pre-ordered Cyberpunk.
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
I did.
Oh.
I'm definitely not gonna buy. I'm not gonna pre-order Vanguard. I'm not gonna buy like it off release. I'm gonna let it go for a bit and see how it pans out. But I mean, at the moment in the beta, it looks like they're going for a chaotically broken multiplayer like MW2, where it's like fun, but it's you can admit some of it's pretty broken. It's got enough change to it, and I mean, I don't know, it looks fun, but
I just don't
again,
like the red dot sites and all that,
That
shit.
part
You know
does
what I
just
mean?
irk me a little bit.
Yeah,
irks
it
the nerd
pisses me
inside of
off.
me.
It pisses me off because I love World War II shit. I have listened to so many fucking podcasts about World War II.
Like all day, every day when you were a delivery driver.
Dude, literally, I've listened to probably like a week's worth of fucking World War II shit, and I've read a lot about it, and I've watched a ton of. I love World War II history, and seeing a red dot sight in that fucking game broke me, dude. I was like, "Ugh!"
Like unnecessarily
I just think-
angry.
Yeah.
I just think mainstream games like that need to just fucking go away from the fucking bullshit like past warfare, because Call of Duty, like, you did it already, but in where you're going with your game, it's not that. You
Well, my
need to
thi-
fuck off
What-
with that shit.
I would have been so excited if they would have basically made like a World at War feeling game with insanely good graphics, and bring some new stuff to the table. Don't just re-release World at War, but like you could blow limbs off in that game.
Oh, yeah.
game
You
was
could in Black
campaign
Ops.
opens with a horrific torture scene.
You could in all the Black
whole-
Ops games.
Yeah, the whole fucking campaign is just visceral down to the goddamn core shocking shit. And it's good, and I love it. And World at War did it really well, and it looks like Vanguard's campaign is going to be good, but I just don't think it's going to have that same, like, captured viscerality. You know what I mean?
I think we're moving away from that in Call of Duty because Call of Duty has completely said fuck it to their brand.
Yeah.
Like we talked about like we talked about in the last podcast. I don't really
Yeah.
want to do another whole fucking podcast on the same shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just wanted to say Vanguard doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty fun.
I don't know. My favorite Call of Duty ever was Advanced Warfare, and I think that shit still holds up.
Dude.
Honestly,
Advanced
y'all
Warfare
can fight
was
me,
fun.
but
I will
It
say
was-
it's.
it
I'll
was
say it's.
fun.
I'll say it's
It was
fun.
really fun.
I
But
didn't
to say
like
it's
it,
the
but
best
I had
one?
some fun on that one.
no, it's just my favorite. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's the best, but it's my favorite.
I have the most memories with Black Ops 2, so that's just what I'm.
Dude,
Yeah, same.
Black Ops 2 is the best game ever made.
Yeah,
It's
straight
so
up.
fucking good.
Without a doubt,
That's
I
a
will.
fact. No opinions.
The sheer toxicity in that environment would kill most people.
Oh yeah, no,
It
I
was so bad.
You gotta wear a hazmat suit to boot that shit up, dude.
dude, I strongly believe that Black Ops 2 was the best game ever released. Everything in that game was fucking perfect.
Dude, it was such a good game.
I missed
and
that part of
shotguns
my
were
childhood.
balanced.
Yeah.
No, they weren't, but it's all right.
They were balanced enough.
They were balanced enough until
More than Modern Warfare.
at the end of the game's life, the multiplayer was perfectly balanced, but throughout, the shotguns were not balanced. I was bad at that game when I played it, and I got the shotguns diamond.
That was the only Call of Duty I was good at, like really good at. I was pretty okay
That's-
at Modern Warfare towards the end of when we stopped playing it, but
That was like the best I ever got at Call of Duty was Black Ops 2. That was the only time I could ever reliably land trick shots. Like, I would go for them with the ballista and land them like a pretty decent amount of the time.
I wouldn't even go for trick shots. I'd
But,
just
like-
end the game with like 52 kills.
Yeah, but like now, dude, if I tried to get one trick shot, I'd try 50 fucking times and then throw my Xbox at the wall.
We need another
and
Black Ops 3.
Still get no trick
Yeah,
shot out of
like
it.
like a good one.
That'd be
Black
a
Ops 3 was amazing.
$500 trick
No,
shot.
no
attempt.
campaign, but
That's the part.
well,
I didn't
it
like
did.
about
It did have a campaign, but it didn't. It had no relevancy to the story, really.
What did?
Black Ops 3.
It felt just a
Yeah.
little lackluster to me. I was a little disappointed.
Dude, that game was fucking
It was
incredible.
good, it was
Black
solid,
Ops
I just
3's
didn't like it.
multiplayer was amazing, but I will admit the campaign irked me.
I also did feel like the Black Ops 3 multiplayer tried just a little bit too hard to be Titanfall.
I really liked it. I will admit. You're completely correct, but I
It was
really
like
liked
Titanfall,
it.
but they didn't quite do it right.
I know what you mean, but it was really fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot.
A whole lot
fun
of
on
people
Black
had that
Ops 3.
opinion, and I just didn't really. Which one just?
This one.
Oh, motherfucker! A whole lot of people had that opinion, and I just kind of, I don't know. I thought it was.
It was a good game. Like,
I thought that was a
objectively, it
stupid
good.
fucking opinion to have at the time, though.
I like Titanfall's my favorite first person shooter easily.
I fucking love Titanfall.
They're on a different topic. We already did a whole fucking podcast on games.
You're right.
That's facts.
Someone just say something.
I started
Something.
ranting about Vanguard, and it just
Aqua
took
Teen
us.
Hunger Force. Anybody ever seen
What
that?
the fuck?
No.
I only know
Oh.
hand and ball and rape.
True. Do you have HBO at the apartment?
Nah,
Ah, you should get HBO.
we're broke.
That makes sense.
You're broke. I wouldn't. know
What? You're not like
anything
living
about
on
that.
your own or anything.
I know.
You don't
not
have
like-
bills to pay or
It's not like we live in Idaho and have 5 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment that we
God.
still can't afford.
Nah, fam.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a big oof right there.
Yeah.
So
Start,
don't
like,
come to Idaho.
Don't.
start the
You'll
Drew
only drive
GoFundMe.
property prices higher. I never understood gentrification until it happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Now
always
I
like,
get it.
what a
I
bunch of
understand why
bitches,
people
dude.
are pissed.
Yeah, I was always like, nah, man, it ain't real. It can never happen.
Oh, wait a minute.
In today's
It's
day and
happening.
age, nah.
We're so progressive nowadays.
God, dude.
As in, we're progressively getting more expensive.
Yep.
Yes.
We are progressively ramming the cock of government further into our rectum. Our
Progressing
collective
into
rectum.
poverty.
That sounds like a reverse school. You know what I mean? Like Dare to Keep Kids Off Drugs.
Oh, yeah. Progressing into
Progress into poverty.
Dude, the DARE campaign made me want to do drugs.
That's
I know
all
what
it
you
did.
mean.
That's
if you
all it
Google,
did.
If you Google Dare, the only things that come up is how it failed. Like it
Dude.
told kids what drugs were and where to find them, and that was it.
Yeah, it didn't tell
Dude.
them what they actually did to you.
Dude, here's the other thing that Dare has a real interesting thing about. There are tons of time graphs. Whoop, whoop. That's Dare and drug use.
Yeah. Dare was really bad.
Yeah, Dare.
It really only
Dare did the
that.
exact opposite. As soon as they started pushing that in schools, drug use skyrocketed.
See,
it
it's
was
'cause-
so funny.
One
It's
thing it
because they
lied about
need-
was that it told you that people were just going to be offering free drugs all the time.
See, they need
Which
an
ain't true.
they need an anti-drug program that's not filled with 1980s bullshit
You
propaganda.
know
They
what we-
don't need an anti-drug program. They need a drug information program
Yes,
that tells you
exactly.
exactly what's in it, exactly how you can use it without fucking yourself up if you decide to use it, exactly
Exactly.
what can happen that's real.
And
Yeah.
what drugs are
Not
to
like-
be avoided.
Yes, and what drugs you should never do under any circumstances,
And,
like meth or heroin.
and
Fentanyl.
anatomy and shit and how it
Crocodile.
interacts with your body and the
Exactly.
science of this shit. It's
Crocodile.
That's what I just
Crocodile's
said.
so popular in the U.S.
Oh.
so
Yeah,
popular
the-
anywhere
the-
but the bowels of Russia.
Like Siberia, northern Siberia.
Yeah, no,
I mean, life sucks so much there anyway. They're just like, fuck it, let's become zombies.
yeah, no, we don't need a drug program to get people off of drugs. What you need is a message of, hey, don't do this, but if you are to do this, this is what happens. Here's how to be safe with it. Here's what you should know about
Yeah.
here's what you should look for to call for help. Especially in our state, because we have a Good Samaritan law that protects
I'm
you.
so happy for that.
That protects you. So say we all just took fentanyl. You start overdosing. I can call the police. None of us are in trouble, and you get help. Well, I call an ambulance. I don't call the police because I don't fucking trust the police.
No,
Yeah.
don't
Tell them
call
about the
police.
redacted school story.
Oh, okay. I remember now. Yeah. So in at a nearby school, there was a.
Oh yeah,
I
this
saw-
just happened, didn't
I
it?
saw a post. It was the school's moms saying hey, if any of your kids go to this school, and we're behind this, asking them if they were behind this gas station or if they saw what happened.
Which is right across from that school.
Yeah, and because some kids did some sort of substance and one of them overdosed and they just left him there.
Oh my fucking
Because they were
God.
scared of getting a charge. I can guarantee that's what it is. But
Probably.
even in that case, you're a minor. If you just get them help, the worst thing you get is a possession charge, which you're not even going to get because of the Good Samaritan law. But in your fear, the worst thing you're going to get is a possession charge. That will go away when you're 18. You have a year of bad luck because your parents don't trust you and whatever. You got to stay on top of shit because you're on probation. But then once you're 18, all that's gone, and your homie's alive.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say,
they
your
don't-
friend is still on the census.
Part of the problem is that they don't know that either. Like,
Because it doesn't.
And they
It's not
should-
taught.
No, they
Yeah.
should. They should teach you. That's
Even-
part of the reason I'm kind of glad TikTok is so popular because there's lots of harm reduction shit on there.
I learned that in college. I don't even remember where in college I learned that, but it's not taught in schools, and I think that should be taught in schools, especially like a health class. Like, I mean, I feel like that's a perfect thing to just be like, hey, this exists.
Here's
just so
what
you know.
do.
Because
We're gonna actually prepare you for the real world. For
they
once.
talk about like alcohol safety and health. It's like, well, why not talk about drug safety as well?
more people are gonna do drugs.
Like,
than
I
drink
mean,
alcohol.
Look at Australia.
because there's more
Australia has a
alcoholics.
way more casual like drug culture, and everyone there knows how to do it safely.
Yeah, and it's also way more illegal over there. You can get
Because it's way more popular
Yeah, you
over
can
there.
get in so
Yeah.
much trouble for a drug. Like I think your first drug charge that you get caught like doing drugs, you can get put away for a max of 10 years.
Oh my god.
Let's look at that. Let's look that up.
I'm pretty.
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say I
pretty
don't
sure
know the.
Australia did used to be a penal colony, though.
there is that.
So
I might be wrong.
They probably have some
Go ahead,
leftover
go ahead and look
laws.
that up. But
Was
I
he
love those
playing-
passive aggressive fake Australian commercials about how their government fucking sucks.
yeah, dude,
Dude, they do it better than anyone else. It's so good.
It's so good, dude. Like fuck yeah, do it.
Was
Okay,
applying-
drug possession is an offense under Section 10
Is it a
of
felony?
the Drug Misuse and Trafficking Act. The maximum penalty is 2 years in prison and or a fine of $2,200.
Oh really?
Oh damn, that's not
I
even
thought I
that
saw
bad.
someone getting put away for 10 years over it.
Well, it depends on what they were doing, I'm sure. Like, you're not going to get in as big of trouble for smoking weed as you are for railing a line.
let me do some searching now and be sure that I'm not talking out of my ass here. Sorry if I am. I totally thought I remembered that. My bad.
Yeah, no, Australia has a way more casual drug culture, and they just know how to do it safely over there. I guess my exposure to that is just the Misfits podcast. That's like my main exposure to
That's
it.
Australian culture.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I love them, dude. Shout out to Misfits podcast. They're funny as fuck,
Misfits
And-
sponsor.
dude. Please,
Gamer subs, please sponsor.
dude. I bought some gamer subs.
Oh,
Oh,
here's
yeah? Is it worth
here's a
it?
bad one though.
What?
For trafficking a marketable quantity of controlled drugs, which is basically like anything
Intent to sell.
Yeah, and anything. Well, the marketable quantity is anything more than you're in your room making some shit and selling it in college.
Oh,
Basically,
okay.
anything more than that, you can get put away for 25 years.
Ooh,
And
damn.
if you run any kind of a ring or anything, like if you're actually in charge of like real quantity, you can get a life sentence.
You see, here's my thing.
Damn.
Yeah, here's my thing with it. There are plenty of drugs out there that you can use safely.
Yeah.
If we just regulated them and legalized them, that is a shit ton of tax profit for the government.
That's enough tax money to create legitimate recovery centers for people who want to get off of drugs, and then have a buck ton left over for the military that the government loves putting so much money into.
Yeah.
Over in Oregon, the legalization of a bunch of shit over there has actually led to a drastic decrease in the use of a lot of those drugs
Isn't that
because
fucking crazy?
people are less afraid to ask for help now.
Yeah.
Wowee. It's almost like drugs actually suck when you get too far into them, but it's a legitimate mental disease and we should treat it like one.
Yeah.
And
Almost.
help people instead of
Almost.
putting them in prison for fucking life.
Rather than just sweeping the problem under the rug.
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Dude,
Idaho's the only state that hasn't at least decriminalized marijuana
Idaho's
That's true.
ridiculous, dude. I fucking hate this
because
place.
they make so much money from people coming over the borders. All the borders now. All of them.
Idaho makes a lot of money from a lot of stupid shit, including our prison system.
Yep.
That's the whole country, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Idaho.
There
really-
are people there are people that still serve time for
Yeah,
marijuana.
there's places down south that make a lot more money than Idaho, but that's just because of like widespread corruption. Here, I mean, we do everything by the books for the most part, and we're making plenty of money on our
'Cause
prison
the cops
systems
harass people
because
for literally any reason.
well, that's not it actually. It's because by the books here means fuck people over for stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our books are inherently dumb.
your
There's no
blinkers
corruption
out. Let me
required.
search your car.
Just add felony.
Add felony. It's like a button at the DMV.
Yeah,
It's like you're at a
Oh, you have a
froyo
neck
shop, just
tattoo?
a little bit of felony.
Oh, you're a line cook?
Well, that's like a prerequisite to work there.
that's true.
I feel like it would have helped my chances of being hired.
Yeah. I think it would have helped your chances of just like getting a better line cook job.
that's facts.
Probably. But now I'm done with that, and I don't have to work with the public anymore, and I love it so
Yeah, I'm not
much.
working with the public right now, and I love it.
That is actually hella nice.
I have to interact with the public occasionally, and every single time I do, I'm like, this is why I don't interact with the public.
Because the
Well-
public sucks.
People are like, why is no one taking these jobs?
'Cause you
Why is
don't
no one
apply,
working?
or
It's like,
'cause you
well,
don't
we're
pay.
not being paid enough to deal with you being a cunt.
Exactly.
Everyone is short workers, and you're expecting the exact same treatment you got when they were overstaffed.
Wrong.
Yeah,
You're-
basically, here's what happened with COVID. People started staying home and quitting their jobs, and places shut down. Now,
They had time to stop
what
and
people
think
were
about their
expecting
lives.
to have happen was okay. COVID's calmed down.
could live
we
and
can
not
get
starve to
we,
death.
we can get back to where we were. And what actually happened is, hey, everyone's quit. While we're at it, let's maybe try and get a little something out of these businesses that suck.
Yep.
And
Now we're making demands, which is good.
Yeah.
the other half of the issue is that employers have adopted the mentality that, oh, you work for us? Well, we own you. You're our slave. You bend over backwards
It's
for
like, I'm
us.
sorry, this isn't Amazon.
Yeah, like you wait on us hand and toe.
Fuck you, Jeffrey Bezos. You can sponsor, but I'm still going to piss in your mouth.
Well, God damn it!
And
There
your
goes our
cereal.
best sponsor deal.
Oh, man. You
Amazon
really want to be
was never gonna
sponsored by
sponsor.
Amazon?
I
Not
mean,
really.
yeah.
Amazon doesn't
That'd
need
be
to
mad
sponsor
money, dude.
anyone. Amazon is already too big.
Yeah, we're not. We're
Yeah.
probably not even gonna get sponsored by fucking like Calypsos.
The dude who owns Calypso's is kind of a dickhead.
I've never.
Sorry,
I've
the dude
never-
who owns Redacted, this coffee shop, is kind of a dickhead.
Yeah.
Well, since you
Bracket.
talk bad about him, I'm gonna censor because I don't know the dude at all.
Just censor it.
I mean, it's absolute truth, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
we'll be
redact it.
nice. No personal issues. Just kind of a dickhead.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Jeffrey
Jeffrey Bezos flew a
Bezos.
giant blue dick into the outer atmosphere and then called himself an astronaut. He didn't
Yeah,
fly
fuck
it.
off.
Someone else flew the giant flu dick into the atmosphere.
For 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then he came back down and he was like, best day ever.
Here's
The
my
fuck's wrong with you?
here's my whole issue with that. Honestly, I was kind of like, okay, if we've got privatized space industry,
Did you see the petition for him to not return to Earth?
yeah.
It got enough signatures. It just
Got a lot.
Here was my position on the whole thing. I actually was kind of for it, not because I like Jeffrey Bezos or because I enjoy Mr. Elon, but privatized competitive space industry. I mean, that could lead to some pretty
but
cool
he didn't
shit.
do anything.
But
That's the thing.
here's the thing. He went up there, and because of scheduling conflicts, he came down after 11 minutes. What meeting
Was
so important.
that you needed to come back from space.
straight up, dude?
Dude was like, "Oh, the moon is right there." Ah, shit! But I gotta meet with the.
Probably pussed out.
It's like he's like,
Dude,
"Shit!
dude,
I
the
bought Whole
public
Foods.
scared
I
him
gotta go
into-
do a meeting regarding Whole Foods."
He's like,
Dude, the
oh,
public scared him into
fuck.
taking an old woman hostage into space so that he could be let back down onto Earth because he was scared.
Yeah.
Dude, it was just kind of like, oh fuck, man, I forgot I've got a meeting with that sweatshop at 6, bro. Fuck.
So I'm supposed to be in fucking Liberia in 3 hours.
Liberia.
Shit, fuck.
How can your country sound so much like library and yet be so?
Is that a real country?
Liberia.
Liberia? Yeah, it's an African country and it's really poor.
Yeah, it's a terrible place to live. It sounds like library, and it's a really dumb country. I just don't understand how that works. That's just me. Sorry. I said it.
Are you texting hoes right now?
I don't have any hoes, Dale.
Are you texting?
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, this guy.
This guy, dude.
How about you
Better not.
slobber all over my testicles? Just get them nice and slick, please. Thank you.
Nice and slick.
I want some lubrication down there.
Slick nut. Sounds like a really
Sounds like a punk band.
Slick
nut.
Nut.
It's like Slipknot, but harder and less refined.
Parody Slipknot.
Slick nut sounds like a Marvel villain.
Haha, now your balls are sweaty.
The power to just give you like
I
swamp
have
ass
filled
at
your
any moment.
testicles with lubrication.
Oh my god.
I like that you just morphed accents in the middle of that.
His superpower is to just any one of the inconvenient things that can happen in your nether regions, he can just make them happen.
Swamp ass, but like times 8.
Immediately shaves your balls so they get super itchy.
Oh.
What?
I'm the world's fastest swordsman. I didn't do anything. Check your pubes.
Just a pile of pubes slowly floating to the ground.
It looks like a little dust cloud.
Yeah.
God, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a minute. I need a towel. You're going down, Slick.
Oh, God.
That's totally how it would be. Too.
Like, oh, shit.
I need a
My
towel.
ass
and
hair's
some
gone.
underwear.
I'll be back.
Sir, I need a towel.
Sir, going blanky mode.
Curry camera.
Going blanky mode.
Sir, just finishing this Big Mac, sir.
I have some Mac.
Mac
Oh, I forgot about that.
Why is it every time we try to go through a drive-through together, we can't fucking keep it together?
It's
I guess Mac.
because
Dude.
one of us is always the clown.
Dude, I when
Someone
Get a
always-
Fortnite burger.
Dude, that was so funny.
I was legitimately sore after that. I was
when we were
laughing
at
so
McDonald's, like the three of us, like when we hung, or I think when we stayed
We
in
hung who?
I barely know her.
Ow, I have rings on. But no, we were hanging out at your house, and we went when your grandparents were out of town. We went to fucking McDonald's, and we just could not keep it together.
Oh wait, yeah, I remember that.
For
Or
no
the-
reason. It's always for no reason, too.
Dude.
You just start losing your shit.
Oh wait, I think I already
Somebody
told the
says something
Travis Scott
funny,
burger
right?
story.
You did.
Never mind.
That's a good one.
Fuck. Wasted.
So
It
do
took
I
you
just
like
give it the
4
good stuff,
tries.
or is there a button?
Oh yeah.
That's like one of the first inside jokes we had
the first time I ever hit a vape that
after
wasn't
the
a
talent
mod.
show freshman year.
Oh,
my
yeah.
freshman year.
Is there
You
a button, or
remember
do I
that
just give it
shit?
the good suck?
Yeah,
Oh, when the fucking snare drum. Oh, what a vine.
yeah, that was a whole 6-second moment there.
That was a whole.
I remember in the
event.
middle of a concert when we were all losing our absolute fucking minds over long
Oh yeah.
It was,
And we were, like,
walking
struggling
on
to
stage,
play.
just trying so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, we were like,
For like a whole 30-minute set.
Long teeth.
yeah, that was fucked.
Dude, Nathan and I had been laughing about it for like 2 days straight before the concert.
Oh, recording paused.
Ah! All right.
Sorry, I had
How
something.
long have we been going for?
Yes.
Like 45 minutes an hour.
I'm gonna say that one just stopped because of time limit. So
Do you have a timer on
at
your
least I
phone?
have an hour. I did not.
Oh.
I should have, but I didn't.
No. I guess we can always check the computer.
Computer.
Yeah, Robot Gabe.
Why'd you say it like
I
that?
don't know. It felt right.
Yeah, I mean,
It didn't sound
worked.
right.
No,
So
I think it
felt
worked.
right. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. Someone here supports me.
I mean,
Bitch.
I didn't say that.
Let's not go too far away.
Yeah, let's not get carried away.
Lord.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lordy. He coming.
He big.
So have you guys
Dude,
ever
run.
seen
He
a...
big.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Friggin' die. Ah.
Cool worm facts. Run.
cool bug facts?
You gotta
Fuck
put
you.
you gotta put that he big run thing on.
I do.
Lord, he big.
He big run.
No, it's run. He big.
Fucking die. Ah.
Yeah?
Quick, dude, mom's coming. Fuck. Blow it out the window, bro.
Excuse
So have you guys ever seen a German Shepherd pug mix?
I
That
have.
sounds
I
terrible.
think we saw
It
the
is-
same video.
Dog groomer one?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay, so
He's
it's
actually
the body,
kind of fucking cute.
He is adorable. It's the body of a German Shepherd, but the face and the tail of a pug.
And it's kind of
What
it's
is
like,
it? The size of a pug or a German
No, it's the
Shepherd?
size of a German Shepherd.
You're painting a terrible picture.
I need to
You
see
just
this.
need to
I'm
see
pulling it up.
It's fucking awesome.
This sounds like
I
a
actually think
monstrosity.
I can get quick access
It's a
to it. Hold on.
monstrosity, but it's a monstrosity in the best ways because it happened on accident. Which means that out there was either some really fucked in the head German Shepherd or a really determined pug. Very determined pug.
Show its fucking face. Come on.
You're gonna have to screenshot it.
I will. Bruh, can you stop showing the... Look at that.
The audio listeners are loving this.
Yeah, dude. Alright. Look at that fucking thing, though. He's so cute.
Cute.
Guess which one stopped this time, Dale?
Oh, I'm fucking well aware of which one stopped this
Isn't
time.
that so cute?
He's got a bit of a longer jaw,
Okay,
too,
that-
so he probably doesn't have as many fucking breathing problems.
That doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, it
The-
almost looks like a
The way you
pit bull or
described
something.
it, I was like, yeah, it almost looks like a pit bull. But the way that you described it, I was like, that's
What?
terrible.
It's not like a
fucking
hairless
cute,
dog.
bro.
Dude, I don't get people who get hairless pets because, like, I like to pet my animals,
Yeah.
you know?
Without feeling like I'm
my
stroking
uncle
my
has a
dick.
story. My uncle, he has a story of in his office.
Freshly shaved balls.
They had a hairless cat.
Dude, why do
that
animals
would,
have such big balls? I saw that on another
because
podcast.
they have to mate to survive.
I saw that on a podcast. He's like, bro, if you're walking your male dog around, I'm staring.
That's facts. I know what you mean.
Lord.
It's like kind of sheer awe that makes me look like I'm not I'm not
ever seen a
into
rat's
that,
balls?
but
Or
at
like
the same
bull
time it's
testicles
like
or
they're
goats?
right there and they're
Bull
so big.
testicles are a fucking delicacy.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yep.
I want to
Apparently,
try it.
goat balls are
you know-
notoriously huge.
Do you know rats have the biggest nut to body ratio?
I have to look this up now.
I'm fairly certain they do.
Oh man.
Or it's some
Large
other
nut.
rodent like that. They just have absolutely massive testicles.
Damn, my man's looking fresh, rolling up with the fat nut
Biggest
sack.
testicles in the animal kingdom. North Atlantic right
I'll
whales.
say biggest, like,
I know, but I was
Okay.
curious.
Biggest balls in the animal kingdom.
who's got the fattest nuts.
Dude, lions have fat nuts. Them bitches just be
Lions do have fat
swanging. They're like, seriously.
The
they-
female lions
lions-
will actually bite at their balls when they want to mate, and the dude lions have been going for like
It's a
18
bat.
rounds at this point. It's a bat?
Yeah.
So a flying rodent.
Yeah, among mammals, that's a name I can't pronounce.
Raffinesque's big-eared bat.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Damn.
that's how you pronounce it, but
Good enough.
you went to images.
I'm curious. What the fuck does this thing look like?
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is very.
Go
You need
fucking
to,
sit down. I'll show you.
Fuck you.
Get back, Ethan.
Hey, Gabe. I don't take orders from bitches.
Well, then why aren't you stepping back, Ethan?
You're so funny.
You are
So
what
that's
you
what it
eat.
looks like.
Gay.
You put testicles after it?
I did not.
You should.
Why didn't you put testicles after
That's
it,
what
bro?
you're
That's
trying
one
to
of the
find.
suggested searches.
I heard you saying that.
Well, biggest body to nuts ratio, so like
Damn, it doesn't even show me. Is this considered bat porn? Like, what the fuck? Oh, there you go.
oh my god.
Those are some fat swinging
See
nuts.
those big balls. Oh,
Let me see those big balls. Ah.
You know, biologically, it makes more sense for men to wear skirts and women to wear pants.
It really does,
that
dude.
is
Look at the
Yeah.
Scots. Scottish
You know-
did it so they could hide
The
more
w-
knives. That's kind of badass. Just saying.
The way that you fucking, the way you just went, oh, and just stared. It was like, have you ever seen the fucking Hannibal skit about like bombs in an airport or like water on an airplane?
oh,
Like he's just like trying to like he's like, it's not bomb water. And he's like, what if it's sippable bomb water? It's like, there's no such thing as sippable bomb water.
sippable bomb.
And they like swab your hand. And he's like, they swab your hand when you get in there, like looking for bomb juice. And it's like, what if I did have some bomb juice on my hand? What if I was hanging out with my friend and he's like, yo, man, I got a bomb. Do you want to hold it real quick before I take you to the airport? He's like, oh man, I've never held a bomb before. Sure.
That's a bomb.
All right, let's go to the airport.
All right, thanks, man. That was really cool. It's just what it reminded me of. You're just, oh,
You guys ever
those are
wonder,
nuts.
those are some balls.
You guys ever wonder if like NPCs actually exist, like people that just have no deeper thoughts other than the surface level?
I know they exist.
I know
because
they
I've
exist. I
interacted
went
with
to
them.
school with
Yeah.
them.
We've all
Yeah, that's
we've all
right.
met those
You
people,
got a
dude.
point.
They're more than real. They're common.
They're
They're the
everyone else
standard.
on the road.
You're right.
How it
You're-
feels.
They're like literally every other person, not a single good.
And then you
fucking
see
driver.
at a like eventually you'll see like another player that's just speeding down in their
like,
pickup.
actually, you'll see someone speed going like 50 in a fucking
Little
30,
gamer tag
like,
above their car.
it's like, yep.
It's like Hunter X Killer XX69 420.
And it's
Yeah.
some like redneck old jank ass truck.
Yeah, and you see it on your fucking maps. You see another blip go flying past you.
I think people that like Travis Scott are NPCs. People that like really like Travis
Travis
Scott,
Scott's an
though, you know?
NPC.
When are we
himself.
gonna get an open world VR game of that caliber?
Right?
Soon.
Bro,
I'm gonna hedge a bet right here. Next 15 years.
15? Definitely.
15 is giving it time. Because I feel like
That's
the
gotta
priorities are
happen.
going to be massively different societally.
VR's
here in
already-
the next couple.
So yesterday I hopped on For Honor and I dueled a warmonger who was absolutely cracked with the
Warmommy.
parries. Like I was fainting my heavies into lights and they were parrying my lights. Like man was just nuts. Could not get a hit off. So I messaged him after the game where I actually got 2 out of the 3 rounds before he won. So I mean I was okay with that. And I said, GG's, you're nutty with the parries. And he said, thanks, daddy. It's 'cause of all the YB I listen to. You need to go fuck with his new shit. And I'm not gonna, but just because he was nice and funny, I said, BB, I got you. And he sent me a kiss emoji.
Yeah.
And I
what
just,
a
I feel,
strange interaction.
and I feel like the rest of the world should know that, you know what? There are some funny people on that game. There are some people that aren't total trash.
Nobody
cans.
that
Dude,
For Honor's like League of Legends. No one that plays it enjoys it. And
Dude,
nobody that
our
plays it
friend-
comes out unscathed.
Our fucking coworker was in a Zanny video.
Oh shit!
Eli?
Oh shit!
Yeah. He was in an old Zanny video on For Honor where he fucking 1v1'd him and then he messaged him after he lost saying, why you spam? And he still gets messages to this day.
I love sending people that light spam just because it's RB. That's the light attack button. So
Yeah.
just
But like
Can't use that audio anymore.
But I don't know how much of this I can use. I'm gonna be honest. Everyone's been talking
definitely-
over everyone. No one's shut the fuck up.
There's a lot of censoring that's gonna have to happen, I bet.
Oh yeah.
Like when I said I'm going to shoot government employees. I mean, I didn't say that just then either, because that's also getting censored.
See, you're
but,
just giving an example of what you shouldn't say to stay safe.
like, I want to kill the president of the United States
Nice
of
callback.
America.
Oh my god. But like for real though, when is VR gonna like release something like open world like that?
Dude, VR is becoming really mainstream now, so it's gonna
Probably
be
soon. Yeah.
I've thought about getting a VR set.
I'm
my,
so close to buying one.
my computer can run it, so
Same. Like I want to get the Oculus Rift S.
Can you run it off a laptop? That's nice enough.
You get,
Yeah.
get
you can run it off the
Boneworks
Razer
for it.
laptops I was telling you to buy.
I know.
Boneworks. is
Dude, I want
such
to
a
play
cool game.
Boneworks so goddamn bad.
It looks so sick, dude.
Boneworks.
Bone. Working on the bones.
I swear to God.
Ethan
Barrels.
worked the bone in high school.
For a semester,
You
he did
yeah,
more.
yeah.
He worked more bones.
For 2 semesters.
So a year?
Yeah.
I never worked the bone.
I actually,
I have lightly
Like-
worked the bone before.
I
You worked the
worked the
heavier
bone,
bone.
better than some of the other bone workers
Well, yeah, because you practiced
Because-
at working the bone.
because I wanted to actually learn.
Well,
so-
because we were the last, like, as in terms of when we were at school, we were the last good class of musicians.
yeah, so
Nah,
like
year after
by
yours.
the time I had to leave to go do credit recovery,
No,
I was
yeah,
already.
that's true. Yeah, you guys were the last ones. I
yeah,
forgot.
I was already.
Forgot you're not in my grade.
I was already third chair behind you and Cameron.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I was
Cameron
surprised
fucking
I got in front of
Oh yeah.
Nick.
yeah.
I forgot about.
Oh,
What a character.
Because
Drugs,
honestly, as
man.
much of a meme as he was okay at trombone.
He was
Yeah, he's a
okay.
pretty good trombone
He
player.
just tried to memorize everything and then refused to accept that he was wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Like,
was
dude,
a
normal
character.
people can't do that. Most really good musicians can't do that.
yeah. And you're not a really good musician.
Dude,
You're a
fucking-
fairly decent musician.
You remember
not
that?
even.
You're fairly decent for your experience level, I guess.
Kinda.
I guess.
That's being generous, but I'll accept it.
Fucking that 1 year of marching band that we did, the one and only year that the school is done for like 2 decades.
That was
Well,
so fun.
we did it.
We did too, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it
Yeah.
my freshman year too. I mean,
Oh,
we did
yeah.
marching band. Like, I think we.
I got lucky. I went from a marching band competitive school 3 semesters,
No.
and then as soon as the marching season was over my 3rd year, I transferred to that school, and they didn't do it the first year, but I had already done marching band that year. And then my senior year, we did marching band. So all 4 years of high school, I did marching band,
Nice.
Yeah.
and the first 3 were.
What the fuck you mean? I charged it for like an hour.
Well, anyway, the first 3 were like genuinely competitive, like actual badass. I won single-handedly the best auxiliary percussion section in Washington award in Auburn. Keep in mind,
What section?
yeah, keep in mind, we were the only school who didn't have an auxiliary section. We had me. I played this big metal rack with like every single additional percussion instrument required, along with the bass drums, along with a big concert bass drum and a gong. And toms.
Gong.
I played so much shit in that show, and because of that, because of my strident, valiant effort, Best Auxiliary Percussion Section in Washington Award. Fuck all y'all. And I didn't really do anything that significant other than that. But it was still a lot of fun.
I think my favorite music moment from high school was probably the Seattle Heritage Festival.
That was so
Oh,
fun.
that shit was
You
fun.
kicked
So
Perthshire's
good.
ass.
Oh, wait,
Let's
we
not.
already talked about
I was
that.
gonna say,
We
let's
did.
not go off about
Yeah.
Perthshire. We did that already.
Well, not Perthshire, but I was just bringing it up because he brought that up, and he did kill it.
Dude, I was. Oh,
I was
I'm
damn
so
near
mad.
crying when you were playing that. I
I-
was in the back like, that's my boy.
I hated high school, but I'm so mad that COVID hit when it did because that junior year would have been my fucking year. Oh my god, I had so much shit set up, and then
Oh yeah,
COVID
you're
ruined
2 grades
everything.
under us, huh?
Yeah,
I always forget that.
fucking basically as soon as COVID hit, I just
The young homie.
dropped out.
Yeah.
The young man.
Young man.
Yeah, I'm always the youngest among everyone.
I forgot.
I feel I'm so glad I graduated when I did, because I would have caught the fucking. No, I guess I probably would have been okay.
You would have been fine.
Yeah, no, I would have been okay. Never mind. I was safe from COVID.
Dude,
school.
my junior
Damn.
year, like Sanford finally fucking gave
Well,
us.
no, you still would have caught it at the end of your senior year.
Oh yeah, then I wouldn't
That
be
would've
able
been-
to walk or anything.
That would have been class of
Did he
20.
give you
Yeah.
tank?
No, he didn't give us tank. He was thinking about it, but he did give us whiplash.
Oh, I would have killed that on
Dude,
the
I
set,
played
dude.
Whiplash as a freshman.
Oh man, he who shall not be named would have tried to take it though.
Yeah, and
That would've been
he
a fist
wouldn't have
fight.
taken it because I can play odd time like nobody's business. That's like my
your thing.
specialty.
That's your shtick.
That's my whole. That's my bit.
But fucking, he gave us whiplash. We were working on that and jazz, and then we were gonna go to Salt Lake for the fucking
Oh,
trip.
that's right.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of shit planned for down
Fucking
there
rip,
as well.
dude.
We,
Yeah, that's so shitty.
we had so many. I think we had like an extra concert for that year, along with like all the tours and everything. It was gonna be so good as soon as the weather got nice, and then it didn't.
Well, the weather got nice, but like the
The
air.
COVID didn't.
Yeah,
The weather
COVID
got
did.
nice,
world
but the
didn't.
world climate didn't. The social climate didn't,
So mad, but
and the health climate didn't.
So when Elon Musk releases Neuralink, are you guys gonna get it?
No,
no.
Thank God we're all in agreement.
I don't trust Musk. For
I'm gonna-
I don't
anything.
either.
I would after like a couple years of it being out.
Dude, watch.
Just to see
watch.
what happens.
and
a bunch
if I
of-
can,
A bunch of people are gonna get it right, and then one day we're gonna wake up to a news headline: millions of Americans around the country's heads randomly explode.
I don't know about that.
I think it's going to be like millions around the country get brain cancer because they put microchips in their brain.
I don't know. I think I would get it if it's like, if it's been a couple years and there's a way for me to have it and still use it without it being connected to the internet.
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Yeah,
I
like any
couldn't.
computer.
I couldn't, dude. I could not. That's creepy. I'm a Montana, Idaho person. I don't want that shit, dude.
I'm
I
very
also-
much
I'm
not
even missing
Idaho.
a tooth, dude. I've got the whole vibe going.
I very much, if it were possible to replace your bones with metal, I would have done that.
Oh, I would have
Yeah.
done
Oh
that.
yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's just
Come on
cool.
now.
That I mean, that would help me do Montana things.
If Neuralink becomes a thing that's like, I don't know, you can like see shit with your eyes. Or,
My thought is, what's stopping somebody from hacking that? Because it's like, it's unhackable. That
You re-
just makes people want.
You remember the campaign to Black Ops 3? The entire plot was that.
Yep.
The entire plot was these fucking super soldiers with exosuits and crazy fucking Neuralink technology. They could just fucking do all this wild shit with their bodies and control it like robotically and with a computer chip. And the entire system got hacked.
I was gonna say, and some fat kid in his parents' basement was like, weak.
The entire thing got hacked, and everyone had to revert back to being a normal soldier. And that was the entire plot of the campaign. I don't even remember the antagonist of that campaign.
I don't remember anything about that campaign.
I remember-
a water part.
Probably
I remember
elongated
scenes.
muskrat.
I remember there was a part with water and a part where there's like a cut scene where there's a robot dog and your vision's glitching out, and that's all I remember.
I remember a lot of scenes from it, but I don't remember like a
Yeah,
lot
I
of it.
literally can't capture a single moment other than there's a scene where you're wading through water and there's a scene where there's glitchy eye and robot dog. That is the most unmemorable campaign besides Black Ops 4.
Hey, Drew and I got glitchy eyes.
Yep. Dale does too.
What?
He's got some glitchy eyes too.
Glitchy eye?
What do you mean?
Well,
You have to
you need
pay a lot of
glasses
money
to
in
see.
order to see.
Yeah, you have to pay
Oh.
it, and you either pay.
All
at
of us have
sunglasses
glitchy eyes.
place.
Yeah, I have glasses. I just don't ever wear them.
Well,
I
you
should
obviously
probably
don't
do
need them
that.
very badly.
I mean, I see okay enough to get through. I mean, I can like read books.
You can
and-
drive without your glasses.
Yeah.
So can I.
I can't.
I
Yeah.
can't.
I can't even see if
My girlfriend can't, dude. Oh my god, her vision is terrible.
Yeah, I can,
It is like -8.
I
Oh
can
my
I can
God.
relate.
Not
to that.
0.8,
No,
-8.
Yeah, I can see well enough to like do everything I do. So unless something comes up where I'm like putting little things on little things.
Oh, that's my job.
Yeah, see, I'd wear my glasses to that, but that's it.
I just need to be able to see distance.
I don't have any depth perception when I don't have my glasses on, so I'll just run into shit. I'll knock
I
shit
would
over.
definitely
be like, well,
need to-
that was farther away.
I would definitely need to wear them if I were like going into a different city, because like reading signs way up ahead and time to turn is kind of an issue. But other than that, I'm set.
Oh wow.
Let's talk about. I have a question. I don't know if anyone's even gonna.
No.
It worked.
I don't know if I don't know if anyone's gonna have an answer or really any ideas off the top of their
Give
head.
it a shot.
But what comes to your mind when we think of what should our logo be?
I'd say a pillow with a big circle with a line through it.
I kind of love that.
I kind of fuck
Maybe
with
the
that.
pillow with like a face, like that could be our mascot too. Dude, it's a double whammy.
Mascot logo.
Boom! Ethan hits it out of the park again.
Put like no sleep gang in the no symbol.
Yeah, exactly. It could be like no sleep gang in
Like
the
the
border, and like a little pillow with a
like
face on it.
SpongeBob's.
That's our mascot. That'd be awesome. It
What did Drew
works.
say?
Like the imagination scene from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
No sleep gang.
But
That
yeah,
kinda
and then
went
Dale and I were already talking about an intro, and I think that logo, like slapping onto the screen, and then some, like one of us just, and that's it, like just black screen.
So why are you snoring if we're the no sleep gang?
because
Shut up!
Because
Don't
it relates
think that
to
deep
sleep.
into it.
That's what the comments are gonna fucking say.
What do you want us to just walk up to the mic and be like, "Ah! I just pounded 14 Red Bulls." Like, no, it makes sense. And then the podcast starts.
Or maybe like, I don't know. Do any
A
of you
single
listen to Cold
snore
Ones?
and then wake up, fuck face, and something heavy hitting the wall.
Yeah. Snore. Wake up, fuck face.
I think. I mean, I don't know. I think most of the intros have been chaotic enough to just do that, and then whatever the fuck I say or whatever the fuck one of us says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a logo that just flashes over the screen, maybe.
Yeah, and like
Hey,
just
what's
kind of
up?
fades out.
I don't
We're
know. Do you
retarded.
guys have any of you listened to the Cold Ones podcast?
No.
Because
Yeah, I
really
have.
like their intro.
I haven't listened to them a whole lot, so I don't remember their intro.
Talking
I like the
about
way
other
that they do
podcasts
it.
on the podcast.
Heresy.
Well,
This is getting
Well, I
real
mean, they
meta real
both
fast.
of these podcasts are like podcasts that
We're kind of modeled after.
yeah we're kind of modeled after. Like
Fair.
we're essentially Cold Ones and Misfits without the substance abuse.
Or the fun.
I
that
was
they
about
know
to say,
about.
or the funny.
Or the money.
You know, or the money, or in the sponsorships.
And the following.
don't talk to me. Copyright
What you know
strike.
about rolling? No.
God, that song is so bad.
I know. I fucking hate it.
I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Oh, a diver?
My little brother wanted me to help him with a song that was Astronaut in the Ocean mixed with the Kirby Dreamland song.
No, it was a Mario song. It was
No, it was the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do,
I
do,
thought
do,
that it was
do,
the.
do.
Oh no, you are right. Never mind. It was that. It was the fucking slide music
Yeah.
from
yeah.
Super Mario 64.
Yeah, where
Ah,
you're battling
that's-
the
I love that
penguin.
one.
Yeah. And then he needed help
What
to
you
line
know
up.
about rolling down in the deep when you bring
No, it doesn't even change tempo. It's
It
just
doesn't. They're the
halftime.
same tempos. Or they're divisible tempos, at least.
Huh?
Yeah,
That's
just,
dope.
What you know about
works a little too
rolling
well.
down in the deep?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are
when
they
we
in the
s-
same key?
It doesn't matter because he only took the lyrics. And
Yeah.
He doesn't sing.
Yeah, he
Really?
does.
Yeah, he does.
It's not-
He's literally auto-tuned to a
It's
pitch.
not complex singing, but he is singing notes.
I don't really know.
Well-
I was too focused on the fact that we had made that.
Yeah, but I mean,
Let me pull it up.
I mean when your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze.
Okay, that's fair. Here, this.
You fucking cunt.
I was gonna say it's
It is.
we I don't know when we started, but I'm gonna assume it was around 6, and it's not 7:30 now.
That's fucking terrible. I love
my
it.
God.
Yep. It's so cursed.
He was like, I need help with something. And I was like, what are you making? Thinking it was going to be like a song. And he was like, well.
Well,
And he
fellas.
showed me, and I was like, I have
for
to.
90 minutes. So
Ooh.
Yeah, we've been going for an hour and a half.
Has the audio at least been recording the whole time?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So
which camera is
Still
still
on.
working?
everyone but that one.
Okay.
So
Who are we waving at?
that one. I just started that one, and it's a better quality. So
That's true.
yeah, that's the end. I don't know when the fuck this is going live, so
It'll go live
I'm
someday.
not making any late term announcements. So
I love
see
you all.
See you next week.
Don't sleep. Bye.
Don't ever sleep.
Don't
Never
ever
for the
sleep.
week.
And be in a game.
We need gamer
Be
subs.
in a gang.
We need a gamer sub sponsorship for the no sleep aspect.
That's
Yeah.
that's facts. Bye. Bye.
Fuck you.